Welcome, Virgo, to Finally Found Tarot 1111. Today we're going to be doing your weekly love reading from the 23rd to the 30th of July, 2021. This will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Virgo. Please take the messages that resonate with you, claim them for yourself, toss the universe what does not. It's not meant for you, and that's okay. Check your other Moon, Rising, and Venus placements in the videos that correspond with that to get some more intuitive guidance if you don't find it here. Remember, time and energy is fluid, so whenever you're directed to this video is the right time for you. That being said, I will use a singing bowl here to balance your energies and bring them into the reading and set your intentions. As I do so, I ask you to take a deep breath in and then exhale whenever you feel so inclined to do so. That'll keep your energies balanced and your intentions set for the reading. Okay, so if you're new or returning to the channel, welcome. So happy to have you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for the likes, shares, and subscriptions. It means so much to me to see the channel grow, so thank you. Virgo, peace, love, balanced energy this week. Virgo, coming into this reading, you gotta keep feeling like you're just kind of getting this go with the flow kind of energy. In terms of relationships and partnerships this week, it's very much a just try to make it coerce, okay? Jumping right in, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Now, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So this is you being in your element here, but this is talent here. Kind of independence right now. This is confidence, being very much like a completely self-sufficient, without the need of any helping hands energy right now. This represents that knows how to get the job done kind of attitude with ease and grace. You're very much in that role. You've gone through all the necessary cycles here, and your future is sparkling clear with energy, just like that load of dishes on that dishwasher there, Virgo. Okay. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, my dear. This is again Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This Queen of Pentacles is a signification. This is that energy of very materialistic energy. Money is always on our mind here, energy. So you could be very much feeling of that energy of really kind of wanting to compete with the Joneses, practical and materialistic energy, okay? So you appreciate the good things of life, the tasteful things, the elegant things, which we all do, right? You're generous towards family and friends. You tend to think of your relationships as investments, and if they aren't paying off, you're cashing in your chips, your energy. This is symbolizing a helpful friend or employee or employer who expects too much of you in return. Somebody is demanding more energy than you can give here, Virgo, so be mindful of that. Then you have this Five of Wands here. Now this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This Five of Wands is really that energy for me where you're going to feel like you're in a competition here with maybe your partner here. This is growth and progress, giving way to kind of inevitable conflict here. This is that kind of weary housewife kind of, that's just kind of overwhelmed here. Things aren't going the way that you had hoped. You kind of need to reach deep inside yourself to discover what it really is that makes you stand out, what really makes you tick, what really makes you desire this relationship. Which secret weapon will leave your competition in the dust here? What do you know that you have to offer that, you know, just is your best talent? You know what it is, and you're just going to express that. You're just going to know, you're going to play that card, that veto card, essentially. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune here, Virgo. So this is luck is coming to you. Lady Luck is going to be paying you a little bit of a visit. But this is also a little bit of that energy of, you know, you place your bet, sort of, Virgo, and you watch the wheel spin, and it could be, you know, your night to win that jackpot. But watch out, you could be destined for bankruptcy with this energy. Before claiming the wheel was fixed or blaming the fate, remember that you decided to play with the big boys instead of sticking with the slot machine energy. You decided to bet it all instead of cashing in your chips while you were ahead. And, you know, the harsh lesson here is the Wheel of Fortune teaches us is that we're responsible for our own fate, okay? So remember that. Knight of Pentacles here, more of your earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a very much an entrepreneurial, busy guy energy. So this energy is picking up for you this week in terms of relationships and just in general. This is a go-getting energy, very determined to see things through, right? You're going to be getting a reward here in terms of business or a relationship that's been long overdue. You're gonna start to receive that energy, okay? And then we have the Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So you're very much in that dynamic where you're just back and forth. This is that, travel, maybe flight growth here. This is, it represents that, really, like I said, a busy time sort of where travel. You could be traveling, especially with restrictions. Growth and expansion here. If a trip's in order, you might want to consider flying here. Take change of the situation and take charge of it. Take charge in the change of the plans is what I'm getting here, of the situation, and others are going to follow your lead. Change the course in which you were planning on doing this, and then someone else is going to follow your lead. Maybe it's in which the way you planned to travel that they didn't like. For some of you, I am not sure why that message is kind of there. All right, so we have heart-to-heart conversations, Virgo. Honestly, discuss feelings with each other, okay? So your love life it needs a healthy, infused need of honest communication here. You've been kind of harboring emotions that are masking your feelings of love here. There's still time to heal the situation. However, it's going to require effort in your part. You're going to need to initiate some uncomfortable discussion here, possibly, and risk upsetting your partner here. But in the end, this is it's a necessary move to ensure the health of this relationship. Whatever you communicate with your partner alone or with a neutral third party there, this is going to result in a personal growth for you and your partner. Remember, you can't control another's reactions and your partner's reactions to things, so just be mindful of that, okay? That whatever you can't control their emotions, but you can be comfortable with expressing your own, okay? Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you right now. This is the guidance to help you notice that there's unhealthy or discerning parts of this relationship. If you're swept up in a romance, that kind of serves as a cautionary warning. Pay attention to the feelings, impressions with whom regard to your new suitor for some of you. This is, don't allow kind of emotions to bind you to the characteristics or habits that won't work out for you in a relationship, okay? A red flag, that's, a sign that something's off, and in your heart where if it is, okay? This is that energy, okay? This is an indication of dishonesty, disrespect, flirtatiousness, but with others, this is substance abuse or even a lack of integrity here in a relationship. Red flags are a sign for honest communication, conversation here. This is the second time this has come up already. So this is a good indicator that for the coupled signs of you, it's time to be in honest communication with each other about some things that weren't, completely come to, someone hasn't come to a closure in their heart about. Okay, Virgo. Then we have retreat here. It's time for you to disconnect from the world right now, Virgo. This is your love life is going to blossom as you spend some alone time with your partner or by yourself for the singles of you. But it is appearing that you become confused or conflicted by advice or opinions. It's time for you to disconnect so that you can better hear your own feelings and your opinions in your partners. And if you're in a partnership, this is spending time together away from others. This is going to allow you to renew your commitment. This could also be an upcoming engagement or retreat, just some alone time with you and your honey to express some emotional intimacy here. Then we have stay optimistic about your love life, Virgo. Positive thinking and faith is gonna bring you loving romance. Okay, so this is reminding you that your love, it has strong influence upon the your love life. Okay, so this is, if you've been kind of complaining or worrying lately, this is guiding you to have a swift move towards a more optimistic perspective. Even if you've had your romantic ups and hopes kind of repeatedly crushed for some of you, there's still reason to hold faith that real love can be yours if you believe in it. Take caution steps and take action steps to positively manifest love in your direction. A positive outlook will more the more you attract a positive suitor here. So you put positive energy out there, you get positive energy back. Like attracts like, right? So make sure the energies that you're putting out there are the ones that you're truly trying to get back in, okay? Then we have trust, Virgo. This situation is calling for you to have faith right now. Your guides are asking you to trust that everything is exactly as it needs to be. Don't add fear to the situation, which is only going to create drama and negativity. Instead, this is asking you to release your worries to your guides about your present situation, okay? This is going to bring you personal blessings and growth, leading to the beautiful romantic relationship that you both deeply desire and deserve here. As you follow that pathway you're currently on, trust that this is leading you in that right direction, Virgo. Faith is going to uplift your energy, which in turn attracts positive energies to you and experiences, including a romantic partner here. This is truly a situation where faith in all things is possible and required right now for you, Virgo. And if you put those energies in, you're going to get so many blessings. Now we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is your energy, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So this is that one-way flow of abundance here, over giving or over receiving energy here. Being open to give to others and receive from others are states that we must all kind of cultivate here. This is asking you to experience these consciously. How does helping others make you feel? It feels good, right? Abundant, heart-centered, gifting your time, money, or energy to someone else will open that floodgate of new sources coming your way. Be generous with everything you have learned and remain conscious of that flow of abundance from the universe, okay? Consider that these are sacred dualities, Virgo, learning and teaching, receiving and giving, accepting and offering, right? Open your heart to this sacred balance of energy and fill in any gaps there that you have around scarcity and abundance. It kind of will imbue your life with compassion and generosity and usher in that new states of prosperity for you. Donating your energetic resources to help others is going to be life-changing for those in need, okay? So when you put your time and energy into charity or giving to those, whether the smallest thing, is really going to be a powerful impact for you and that person. Choose a cause that kind of moves your soul and that, you know, you're going to see your feelings of prosperity shift. Show gratitude for your life through generous compassion and generosity, okay? And the Three of Cups in reverse, Virgo. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This Three of Cups in reverse is a need to see the value here that you're bringing to a relationship. The packs you run with are those kindred connections you forge are not always defined by blood, right? Yet they are your living and breathing support system. Deep friendships are the family we choose, and these sacred connections are to be cherished and nurtured. In the best and worst of times, your companions serve as mirrors, allowing you to see who you really are through their eyes, okay? Who you need to reach out for support, call in your energies, enjoy a warm laughter that comes from a powerful group here. Your mutually loving and beneficial bond carries vibrational attraction that others, setbacks arising from miscommunication or disharmony with others. There could be old wounds or patterns that are resurfacing to be healed right now. It could be a time to make amends, okay? If there's any important connections that you may have lost in the past, this is that time to make amends here. If you need to commit more energy to cultivating friendships, trust your heart to lead you. You're going to connect to the sacred energy. You're going to have an expansive experience of witnessing through time, okay? And now we have the Ace of Swords here. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is a new beginning and clarity to come with it, my dears. And this is that, honestly, it's kind of like new ideas are coming here, but massive clarity is on its way for you. A new door is going to open up, often unveiling a life-changing idea or a significant spiritual breakthrough. Expect these aha moments, essentially, of lucidity or, pierce your awareness to reveal a totally fresh vision for your future here. As this essence kind of spirals into your comprehension, use this time to see things as they really are and to tune into new beginnings. The quiet inside of the unconscious mind is being made available for you, so you may experience a rapid expansion as your conscious mind kind of integrates this newfound information. Know that nothing can compete with the fierce ways of wisdom and truth. So if you're kind of finding yourself with clouded judgment or with stalled thinking, it's time to seek a brightly lit energy of honesty here. Gather your discernment, your intellect, your logic, and your insight, and clearly communicate the truth that is bubbling up to be witnessed here. You're going to experience these brilliant moments of clarity where there's just going to like these just like, oh, epiphanies all over. It's just going to be so shocking to you. You're like, why didn't I see it like that? Then you're going to have the Sun. Wow, wow, wow. One of the best cards in the deck for you. You're going to have a time of fulfillment. All this kind of judgment, all the time of harsh criticisms, the ups, the downs, the middle, you know, the ugly stuff that you faced recently. This is coming to an end. This is your yes card. This is everything radiating and breathing life into it when you touch it, right? This is that joyful celebration. Expect positivity to come to your life. You are perfect, whole, and loved right now by the cosmos. Feelings of, you know, it could be time to deal with these feelings of inadequacy right now, or not enoughness in order to find your shiny confidence. The sun is on its way to illuminate the corners of your heart and to set your world ablaze with opportunity and inspiration. You are whole. You are more than enough. You want to shine like the sun when you're so happy, right? And it is beautiful for you. So get up there and shine and embrace yourself for who you really are. The Circle, Virgo, card 8. It is in reverse, my dears. Now, this is that energy where you're kind of needing to get in touch with yourself here. Like, in terms of, okay, so we often get kind of lost in a one-way track of mind. Like, okay, so when the Circle comes here as your medicine, you're meant to come to that understanding, essentially, of the importance of decay and letting go, Virgo. The importance of dying to an old form and being reborn anew, right? Like that phoenix. If you're faced with that challenge of kind of loss or disappointment, remember this is the circle of life and that nothing is ever wasted. Love will seek itself again. Prosperity will come from a new idea or opportunity. And Spirit always waits for you to find your place in that dance again. So remember the circle of life. It's always going to remain a circle. The vision quest here is card 60. It is in reverse, Virgo. So, this for me is that really significant energy that it is almost time for you to, well, okay, so this is, it's reverse because this is Spirit that's been trying to contact you, but it's received no answer here. You're too busy with your life and there's too much noise inside your head. Don't miss the call again, Virgo. Make room for some quiet timing. Allow yourself to become bored for a little while. You're going to soon be able to hear the important messages trying to get through from your spirits at this time. So be mindful. The Beloved here. This is your loved, Virgo. This is upright, card number 5. You are truly loved, Virgo, and we often forget how you know, how many people that are around us truly love us for who that, but this is accepting that invitation to learn through that path of love, Virgo. Expand your being through union with another. When you recognize the beloved in another, you call forth their highest and purest nature. Follow the path of love, Virgo. It's one of power. The Time Master in reverse, 57. So 3 out of the 4 that were in reverse, and since you were only supposed to get 3 of them to begin with, that's, you know, but 4 come out, so I took them. But in reverse, the Time Masters, sometimes it appears that we're running out of time, right, Virgo? To worry, you're not going to get what you need or want, right? Everything gets stuck like a log jam. This is in your mind. Time expands and contracts according to your ability to be mindful and observant. Fully engaged in your now, it's time to release the story of your past. Equally, it's time to release your need to know the details of the future here. This is all measure magically reveals itself when you kind of remain relaxed and present, so it's directly in front of you and nothing else. Then you realize you have all the time in the world and that you're never going to run out of it, right? And then when you have that, you kind of stop trying to force everything as it is. The heart of the matter, there's more than going on that meets the eye right now, Virgo. This is a time for you to go inside and to be honestly, really honest with yourself and go to the heart of the matter and with that honest integrity, compassion, and discuss with your partner what is the issues at heart and how you guys can get through them. It's important to be consciously aware of your partner's needs as well as your own, okay, Virgo? Card number 9, slow down. Pause and allow things to unfold, Virgo. Take a nap, take a break, take a breath, take a walk, take whatever you have to do. Just take your mind off of the thoughts that are continuously flowing through your head. Your head's doing a real number on you right now because you're just constantly flowing with these thoughts. They may not even be serving your purpose for now, right? That's doing you nothing but keeping you logged in the past, okay? Let that go, slow down, take rest, take heart, and have faith, okay? The Wheel of Fortune here again. This is your second, so 1010 could be a powerful number for you this week. This is in reverse because this is signifying that there's the end of a cycle. The wheel is turning again. So you're going from a time of unrest, emotional upheaval, deep healing, and it's abundance. So it's starting to turn again. So you're going to come into a more abundant future as long as you're putting in the work here, Virgo. 54, trust your innocence, Virgo. This is a powerful invitation to trust your intuition in all things regarding it. Be mindful that you know what is coming for you. You know the answers. Just gotta go within. Follow your gut. It's never gonna lead you astray. That feeling in your tummy, whether it's good or bad, you know it to be true. And 9 out of 10 times you're gonna discover that it was right. And you just did, whether you followed it or you didn't follow it. If you didn't follow it, you're gonna realize, holy darn, you should have. And if you did, you're going to be like, that's your confirmation that yes, you were right and all along, okay? So it's a powerful tool that we have in this world, so embrace it. 11, diving for light, Virgo. This is a powerful message. This is meant to be read from the book here. So, okay. This oracle of diving for light speaks of a time when you were called into darkness through life circumstances, situations, relationships, challenges, or inner struggles that defy clear understanding. That darkness may be a creative block or sense of being in a void of feeling of depression, rage, sadness, fear, or anxiety. There may or may not be an obvious cause. The darkness might be generally accepted and socially acknowledged because there is a socially acceptable or obvious reason for it, such as a death, divorce, or retrenchment. However, there may be no obvious justification for your experience of darkness. You might not need a reason to be able to accept it. Likewise, you may struggle to find an unconditional acceptance of your experience. Just know that you are actually on track and right where you need to be. This oracle brings guidance that you are powerful. You are also vulnerable at this time. You need to be alert to sabotage and criticism that may make your progress more difficult than it already is. That would rather be unnecessary. At least some of the people around you might be more attached to their fear and doubt than to the faith in your process and the ways of the creative, rebellious spiritual path that asks you to trust unconditionally. They could be frightened due to the lack of understanding. You do not need to carry their fear for them. You have your own process to attend to, and they can choose to be inspired by your journey or frightened by it. Okay. Now, if you've been paying attention to the over 18 Spice Up Your Sex Life reading, this week, Virgo, you got Rock-a-Bye Booty. This is a carnal challenge of 4. With your man on his back, slowly straddle him. Once he's inside you, have him lift up his torso and position yourself so that you're sitting face to face. Wrap your legs tightly around his buttocks and have him do the same. Then both of you and your guy should link your elbows under the other person's knees and then lift them chest level. Cradle each other in a bear hug fashion. Even though this position limits the thrusting possibilities, you can rock each other's world by swaying back and forth. Start out slow, get the rhythm down, and then get loose. As you build momentum, keep them hard by squeezing your PC muscles, the same ones that contract when you cut off the flow of urine. This will tighten and hold your member while increasing blood flow to your nether regions, boosting both your bliss. Woohoo! Till next time, my friends. Namaste.